Amy Winehouse's parents Mitch and Janis visit the singer's grave to pay their respects on the 15th anniversary of her death. Amy Winehouse's parents Mitch and Janis paid their respects to their beloved daughter on the 15th anniversary of her death. The former couple appeared emotional as they were spotted paying their respects at Amy's grave at Edgwarebury Cemetery in North London on Thursday. Mitch and Janis were joined by friends and family at the graveside, where they left yellow and red roses as well as a photograph of Amy and her guitar. Janis, 71, was aided by a mobility walker before taking a seat on a wooden bench alongside Mitch, 75.
Tired of messy watermelon prep? The Crisp Taste 2-in-1 watermelon cutter slices neat cubes quickly, then switches to a retractable fork for easy serving with less mess. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/3 before it's gone.
Mitch and Janis, who also share son Alex and divorced in 1993 when Amy was 9, remain close following the heartbreaking loss of Amy. After 2 inquests, her cause of death was revealed to be accidental by way of alcohol poisoning. The singer had a history of alcohol and drug abuse. She had been in and out of rehab and struggled with alcohol withdrawal and anxiety. Amy, who is buried with her grandmother Cynthia Levy, is said to have been subject to 9 interventions led by parents about her boozy lifestyle. Mitch battled to get his beloved daughter to abandon the dangerous, drug-fueled life which was killing her, even as she enjoyed extraordinary success. When his efforts ended in heartbreaking failure with her death, Mitch and second wife Jane established, with Amy's mother Janis, the Amy Winehouse Foundation in the hope of inspiring young people to spare themselves from a similar path. It was revealed that the weight of Amy's death was too much for Mitch's relationship to bear, with the couple going their separate ways. He told the Daily Mail in 2023, "I haven't made a public announcement, explaining he has been reticent to do so because Jane, 60, remains a trustee of the foundation. Insisting their separation was amicable, Mitch suggested the first strains on their relationship date back to when Amy was falling apart under the cosh of binges on alcohol and narcotics. I would get a call at 3 a.m. and run out at 4 a.m., Mitch said, adding that this inevitably took a toll on his marriage. He felt compelled to reassure his wife that his nocturnal assignations really did involve his only daughter. There are no other women. Jane and Mitch had begun their affair while he was married to Janis, a pharmacist, with whom he had Amy and her brother, Alex. During the dalliance, Mitch made no real effort to disguise his feelings for Jane and brazenly brought her home on Friday nights for Jewish family suppers. Eventually, Janis had enough and took Amy and Alex into her car and drove to Jane's flat to confront the lovers. Despite their messy split, Janis has since forgiven Mitch, and they remained bonded by their desperate quest to save their daughter from her addictions. "None of us are perfect," Mitch previously said. "Jane was so even-tempered, as was Janis. They need to be with me. I'm a Sagittarian tiger. We are all still friends and all still running the Amy Winehouse Foundation together." Her 2006 album, Back to Black, made her an international star and won 5 Grammys, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year for Rehab. In 2024, a biopic based on the life of English singer-songwriter Amy, played by Marissa Abela, was released. The Back to Black biopic sparked outrage from pals, with musician Neon Hitch branding the film ridiculous and tasteless, saying, "Can you please all let Amy rest?" Friends of Amy voiced their fury with her father Mitch after he allowed ghoulish scenes of her drug overdose to be filmed at her old flat for the film. Actress Marissa was seen on a stretcher with an oxygen mask as she left the property in North London. The flat is now owned by Mitch, who also features in the scene alongside other actors playing paramedics. Friends of the singer were devastated that Mitch had given his permission for the flat in Camden to be used to recreate one of his daughter's darkest moments, which took place in August 2008. It followed a reported 36-hour marathon drug-taking session, which ended with her checking in to the £10,000 a week Causeway Retreat Rehabilitation Center on Osea Island, Essex. One told the Mail on Sunday, "The fact that Amy's father has said okay to a scene where she had an overdose in the flat she lived in is disgusting. He didn't know what went on or what she was like with us all during those years." Amy would really hate that they're focusing on all the dark stuff that she went through. Ms. Winehouse lived in the property following the release of her Back to Black album, and friends say that she enjoyed happy times there. One pal said, "There was always music and laughter. She was so loving and was so fun to be around." Amy lived at the flat until 2010, when she bought a 4-story house nearby. It was later confirmed she died of alcohol poisoning. Amy allowed a friend to live at the flat after she moved out, but after she died, her father took control of it.